Hey everybody, Brad C here. You may recognize this gun as the GSG-16. I did an unboxing video. If you haven't seen that video, link in the description. Now I've already started some upgrades and I'm going to go over all those in an upcoming video, but today I'm going to be adding a multicam look to this. Now I love multicam. You know, if you've ever seen my videos, you know, my favorite pants, my favorite sweatshirt, multicam is definitely one of my favorite colors out there, and unfortunately I just can't paint multicam. You know, most of my guns are FDE and I Duracoat some of them or I buy them like that, but what I really always have wanted was the multicam. I love multicam. It's just out of my league. Well, at least it has been until now. Gunskins. This is something I just recently heard of, and I actually bought a pistol kit off of Amazon, and I bought this pistol kit thinking that I would just take little bits of it and put it on this gun. So I wrote them to ask them a few questions, and they said, well, we've actually got, you know, entire kits for, you know, that specific gun, and these are the OCP, military OCP, which is basically multicam. And then they've also got the black, military OCP black. So my plan for this build is to make the fake suppressor, the magazines, and maybe all the magazines, and the stock in multicam. And then I may also put some multicam on the red dot there. I'm not sure. And then the rest will be FDE. So it'll be kind of a FDE multicam mix. Now I am still going to use the pistol kit that I bought, and I'm going to use that on my Glock 26. You also probably noticed on my channel that most of my slides are either stainless or Cerakoted. I don't have a lot of black slides. I just don't like the fact that when you touch these guns, you need to be wiping it down. You know, I don't want these guns to rust. So I try to take care of them and clean them as best I can, but still be able to use them. The solution has always been Cerakote or stainless, but this is actually another option. By putting this vinyl protection on your slide, then it's going to actually prevent it from rusting. Now, once rusting has already started, there's no turning back the clock on that, but if you can get it before that, this is going to protect that. It's going to be waterproof, and inside you're going to find a piece that is 8 inches by 50 inches. There you can see it, and you can see there's going to be some creases in this. Do not worry about that. And also this down here, that sticker is removed. That's normal. Now I'm not going to do a full install video. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to top the videos that their channel has, so I'm just going to put a link in my description to the installation video down there. But I will say that you're going to start by prepping the gun, and the prep work is always the most important part. Just like when you're going to Duracoat something, you need to take degreaser and clean this down, not alcohol. Now what I have here is an instant parts cleaner and degreaser, ultra fast dry, no residue. That's what you're looking for, something with no residue. Now other than degreaser, you're going to need some supplies, and that's a piece of foam, and that's going to be able to push down this around, seal it around, you know, little parts like that you want it to form to. You'll need an X-Acto knife, degreaser. You're going to need a heat gun or a hair dryer. Now they recommend a squeegee, but you probably could get away with maybe a credit card as well. And they recommend having a brush. I got my toothbrush and just another brush here. So what you're going to do is completely degrease the area, and then you're going to take your scrub brushes and you're going to scrub into any crevices and really get it all cleaned out good. Okay, I've got this all degreased and got my section cut out for my suppressor. Just wanted to show you something here. They have something called the Control Tac graphic marking system. I have to say, for my first try, I'm pretty happy. And the problem is I did not measure this correctly. Where they come together, you can see the black there. So how am I going to fix that? Now this is multicam, so it probably would actually fit right in. I just cut a piece that is going to fit over top of that, and you always want to cut these in kind of a wavy type pattern. You just want to make sure that this pattern is not just straight, because that'll obviously show in the lines there. Okay, so to show you the mess I made here. We'll get this cleaned up in a minute, but you see here, this is all that's left. Just some little pieces and the square right here, which I'll find something to use that on. Okay, here's before and after. Here's before and after. Okay, let's take a look at the finished product. I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, I was shocked at how easy this was, to be honest. Just show you both sides of the drum. I think that turned out pretty well. Here's a shot of the stock. Now the magazines, I think they have a nice little two-tone look. Now the fake suppressor, it was the one place that I actually made a mistake on, and I started on it first. If you're really paying attention, you'd figure that out. I decided to put just a little piece right there below the red dot mount, and let's take a look at the other side. Okay, here's the other side of the gun, and I'll just give you a little bit of a close-up there. And if you look really close, there's a few places that I might want to go back and trim. I have to say, for my first time doing anything like this, I was pretty shocked. So, alright. Now, if I had not done all these extra magazines, I definitely would have had enough to do the whole gun if I wanted to. I still had this much left over. I wanted these magazines to match, and here we have the 10-round magazine in the back, and there's a shot of it with a 22-round mag in the back, and here you've got your clip that holds these two up here. Here's a shot of the drum mag. I've got a little bit of trim work to do on this drum mag. I'm not quite finished with this. You see here, it's just not quite perfect for how I want it, but it doesn't look bad so far. Now, if you don't trust yourself to do this, there's all kinds of shops out there that do detail work for cars and put vinyl on. I'm sure they would be happy to help you out. Of course, they'll charge you. Honestly, for the price and for how easy this was, I would recommend you just give it a shot because it's not that difficult. If I can do it, pretty much anybody can. I'm certainly by no means handy with this kind of stuff. I will say take your time and make sure you put the material on there first before you heat it up. And if you don't get it on there right, you can always peel it right up. It'll come right off. It's very easy to remove. But now once you start putting that heat on there, then you're going to need to get serious about getting this in place. I'll put links in the description to the best Amazon price. Highly recommend these Gunskins to anybody out there. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you can check me out at bradctv.com.